Starta inspelning. Stoppa inspelning.
Hi everyone, this is Sabrina, and today I'm going to talk about music, memories, apps, yarn, and other things that make sense to me. First, I'm going to say that last year I acquired an instrument, which I'm not really good at yet, but it's called a venova. It's a modern take of a saxophone, and it doesn't look like a saxophone at all. It looks more like a flute mixed with a clarinet. And it has one reed, just like the clarinet or saxophone. It got one reed, and it has 6 holes. One it's actually quite like playing a recorder when you play this. And don't get me wrong, I really hate the recorder. I still got some issues with the high notes, but it's kind of an awesome instrument because it's a casual wind instrument actually. That means that you can actually play it everywhere. Okay, so that's the venova. I'm going to show you more of that when I'm better at that instrument, but I'm going to show you. This is probably going to flunk, but anyway. Ha! I didn't flunk it. Flunk? Is that even a word? Oh well. Okay, memories. There's one place in the whole wide world where my soul actually belongs. I used to go there twice a year, and when I feel angst or anything, I used to think about that place, because that's the place where I'm always happy. It's a place in Norway. It's called Stensvika, and the thing is that I go there twice a year usually, and I always love it. And last year I actually bought the venova, which has been one of my favorite instruments because I really love the saxophone but can't play one. And venova is much easier but still has the sound of a saxophone, which is really awesome. But the thing is that I was there in September, October, or was it October, November? Do you remember when I was in Norway?
September to October.
Okay, September to October. And I had a really good time. First I was at my father's girlfriend's house. And I was going fishing with my father, which was really fun. Or I didn't actually fish, I was more like enjoying the ride. Because I love being out on the sea with a boat. And my father got some fish, but we didn't have much fishing luck that time. I actually acquired a cold by accident when I was there because for some reason I didn't find any socks and we were in a hurry, so it ended up with me actually using a pair of, very, very unprotective shoes. And I went barefoot in those. And when I arrived at the boat and were on the bench, I actually removed those shoes. And because of that, I got a cold. And I hate when I get a cold and I can't breathe through my nose and my voice is going just like this all the time. I do have a nasal voice, but I don't have that nasal voice usually like I had then. The thing I love with memories are that they stay as long as you want them. And when I feel angst, when I feel sad, I always think of that place. And right now I'm crocheting a blanket still. In my next episode of my vlog, I'm actually going to show you how to do this. Unfortunately, I'll have to do it in Swedish because I don't know all of the stitches. I'm still playing Plant Nanny, by the way. Right now I have a Benjamin called Brandon. I wanted to name him Benjamin, but actually I didn't want to do that because it would be like... In Swedish, it's actually possible to have the name Bror, which means brother, which is not good. And Lillebror, occasionally, I do believe. I remember my brother, actually, we called him Lillebror, little brother, for a very long time. Oh, I remember when I was a little child and he was there and he was like a baby. I thought he was a disgusting thing that only scrambled, pooped and drooled. I don't feel that anymore. I love babies, but right there I was really annoyed with him. And when he was painting on the wall, I got upset because of the fact that I wasn't allowed to paint on the wall and he didn't have to get rid of it. And they went like, he's so little, he can't help it. Oh, like my hairstyle, by the way, I always have my hair in a ponytail. I learned to do that myself because I hate having to rely on others to fix my hair. Okay, I've had a good day, good night. And I do love to sleep. Sometimes I sleep late just because of the fact that I want to. And that's really nice to sleep. But sometimes I sleep too much and then I won't sleep the next night. Oh, shut up. Oh. Whoa. Oh. There are two, I don't know what they're called, but there are two, or actually it's four things here I don't know the name of, but I have a little bit of issues with that. I hate when that happens. Okay, and I want to thank a friend of mine from Norway. Her name is Åshild. I want to thank her for everything she did for me or does for me. I have a sidekick, a plush crocodile named Agnes, and she was going to make, with some help of my grandmother, she was going to knit clothes for her. Actually learning how to freestyle on this thing. You know, I love music, and the reason why is because it's possible to express yourself in so many ways. And where's the lid? Honestly, if my head wasn't attached to me, I'd actually forget where it was. The thing is that I might hold something. There it is, in the case. I can hold things, and then I go like, where are they? And actually, I do believe there's something wrong with me, because I can talk about something, and then suddenly I go like, 1 second after, what the crap was I talking about? And, yeah, I do believe I have to get that checked. I don't like to joke about Alzheimer's, but sometimes I don't know if it's called that in English. Anyway, but okay, here's the timer. But I do think I have some memory issues actually. But this concludes it for today's vlog. Have a beautiful day, and I really wish that it will be awesome and fine and that you'll feel awesome today. See you later!